This is Once Upon a City live Thursday night walk from downtown Toronto. It's not summer anymore, guys. It's certainly not summer. It's dark and dank. And just a special shout out to my southern friends. Wishing my southern friends in the United States a happy Thanksgiving. Dave in Bangor, Maine, Chico and the Van, and George Howard, and anyone else who resides in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. So I am on the corner of Bay and Dundas. Supposed to be a bit of flurries tonight. Hey, how's it going, Dave in Bangor, Maine? I am feeling a bit better, Dave. Thank you so much, Dave, and I hope you had or are having a great Thanksgiving, sir. Much appreciated, Dave in Bangor, Maine, my friend. Hey, how's it going, Kitty? Kitty MZ Canada. So good to see you, Kitty. You have a lot of snow on the way, Kitty. Well, I hope you have someone to help you shovel, Kitty. I don't think Toronto's getting that much snow. It's definitely cold, though, that's for sure. Guys, I'm gonna walk west along Dundas Street. I think I'm gonna make my way through what is known in Toronto as Little Japan, right here at Dundas Street West. And then I'll figure out where I'm going. Hey, how's it going, James? Good to see you, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving, James. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kitty. Yeah, that nasty little bug's going around. Well, have a nice hot drink, Kitty, and just relax. Thank you so much for joining, Kitty, even though you're not feeling great today. So I'm on Dundas Street West, guys. I'm just going to head west along here. I finished work a little over an hour ago and decided to do a stream tonight. I don't know when I'll go live again this weekend, but decided to go today. It sure is. It's a mean one, Mr. Grinch, Kitty. It's a mean one. They said there is a... I read that it's could be COVID, could be the flu, or this other virus that seems to be taking out a lot of people this winter. I'm doing okay, James. Feeling better from last week, that's for sure. Felt like I was drowning. Hope you're doing well too, James. And it's cold out, guys. I don't know what the temperature here is in Toronto, but it's pretty cold out this evening. And there were flurries on and off today, but nothing seems to be sticking to the ground in terms of snow. Yeah, I've been drinking lots of cold water, Kitty, just trying to flush it out. And then I was like downing a lot of vitamin C, which I find... My father used to give us vitamin C when we were kids, and he was a advocate for taking vitamin C, and apparently it does help. Thanks so much, James. Much love back to you, James Cash. Thank you so much. And I hope you're enjoying your Thanksgiving holiday. And then Black Friday is tomorrow. Although I work near the Eden Center, so I've noticed that they started the Black Friday sales like almost a week ago, really. But if you're into the Black Friday, I know the United States has their Black Friday, but Canada got a week early on that Black Friday event where everything's discounted. Hey, how's it going, Carl? Good to see ya. Yeah, exactly, Carl. And I also try to get more rest than I generally do. On the weekend, I was basically just sleeping around. Well, no, not that way, guys. Not that way. I mean, I was just sleeping. Sorry. I was resting. That's what I meant to say, resting. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're still talking about it. Are they, James? I was reading that we took on a new player. But like I said, guys, I'm like a bandwagon sort of person when it comes to sports. But perhaps the Maple Leafs will bring home the Stanley Cup. I don't know. I have little faith in the Toronto Maple Leafs. Never seen them win a Stanley Cup in my lifetime, and that's almost 50 years, guys. That's a lifetime almost. And now I'm at University Avenue. I know that there were some lights happening at Queen's Park, just north of me here. So how about I go check them out? Ooh, I'm in a wind tunnel, guys. I'm in a wind tunnel. Can I make the light? I don't know how windy it is going north here, but you guys will let me know if the wind's a bit much. Hey, how's it going, Caesar? Oh, they wear the Leafs jersey, James? Yeah, I know. I don't know what I was thinking when I said that, Carl. I don't know what I was thinking when I said that. Long day. That's all I got to say. Long day. Oops, sorry, guys. Thanks so much, Talon. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you so much, Talentless Cooking. And Talentless Cooking has a food channel, guys, if you want to check it out. I subscribe to Talentless Cooking. He does a number of food reviews. Thanks so much for joining. The Leafs are iconic. I come from the... I'm going to head north on University Avenue, guys. It's rush hour right now. I guess everyone's leaving work. James, I come from the time like Dougie Gilmore and Wendell Clark. I remember that team quite well. They did make it to the playoffs that year, but I really can't recall any of the players from this past season that got their butts kicked. And as I walk up University Avenue, guys, this is known as Hospital Row because there are a number of hospitals along this route. The Toronto Sick Kids is right there on the corner of University. Oh yeah, Matt Sundin. Oh yeah, I should know Matt Sundin, James. Yeah, the 90s. The 90s were quite a time for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yeah, I heard, Carl, that there are lights, Christmas lights at Queen's Park, and they generally, well, they've never had lights outside of the building, so I figured I'd go check it out. And I know Yorkville, I think they lit up all their Christmas lights in Yorkville. I'm not sure if I can make it up to Yorkville, but we'll see. Ty Domi, yeah, Cam. I remember Ty Domi. And did he get a hair transplant? I can't remember. Ty Domi. Oh, that looks so pretty outside of Sick Kids Hospital, guys. Look at that. Well, I haven't been keeping track of the hockey games of late, James, so my apology if I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Avalanche might take it this year. Oh, I'll remember that, James. So when the playoffs come, I'll remember that you said the Avalanche might win the Stanley Cup this year. As I walk north on University Avenue, guys. Rush hour here Thursday night in Toronto. Thank you everyone so much for joining. Oh, you got to meet him, eh, Carl? Wendell Clark. He got rid of his eyebrows, eh, Cam? Yeah. I'm lost here too, Kitty. I'm like, I know some of what's being said, but the boys know hockey better than I do. Look at all these Christmas lights they have here. What's this? Oh, Princess Margaret Hospital. A very well-known hospital when it comes to cancer research. Princess Margaret Hospital. I think everything was better in the 80s, Carl, in Toronto. We got a lot of work to do in Toronto, Canada right now. Everything seems to be in transition and a hot mess. There is the American flag blowing in the wind. Again, happy Thanksgiving to all my southern friends. Well, it was blowing in such a way I could see it. Oh, there we go. Oops, sorry guys. Oh, they're really drilling over here. Yikes. I think that used to be a Swiss Chalet. This Shoppers Drug Mart. I might be wrong, but perhaps the Swiss Chalet is over there, or they got rid of a Swiss Chalet that used to be here. Just off of College and University Avenue. Hey, how's it going, Raymond? Good to see you, Raymond. Yeah, the 80s, I tell you. The 80s, the early 90s. Right about 2008 onward, it's been nothing but a grind. Nothing but a grind. Economically, and just the world is creating a new world order, I think, guys. Oh, Canada, baby. There is the Canadian flag as well. You didn't like Swiss Chalet, James? I used to be such a big fan of Swiss Chalet. I love their chalet sauce, but I haven't been to Swiss Chalet in a hot minute, and I find they don't make it like they used to. I don't know what's changed, but it's not like it used to be as I head north on University Avenue along this wind tunnel. And right in front of me there, guys, is Queen's Park, all dressed up for the holidays. I don't believe Queen's Park has done the Christmas lights outside like they have this year, so I figure, you know what, let's have a look at it. How do I get there? They have so many boulevards. They have a long boulevard that goes along University Avenue, so perhaps I'll stay on the boulevard and jaywalk. Yeah, exactly, Raymond. I don't think I've ever seen a Saint. I won't even know how to say it. Talentless Cooking. St. Hubert's. I don't think we have one here either. I've never come across one. Is that like a sit-down restaurant? Oh yeah, definitely, James. Totally agree with you on that. The soul food down south. Oh, doesn't that look pretty, guys? That's Queen's Park, the Ontario legislature, the province that Toronto is in, guys. Oops, why do I keep doing that? Oh, Mary Brown's chicken. Yeah, James, I remember Mary Brown's. There was one just a stone's throw away from where I used to go to school, and yeah, they were pretty good. And there are still a few in Toronto. What is this? I think this has something to do with the Indigenous. I'd be guessing, guys, but there's a lot of little people's shoes here. I think it's to remind us of Indigenous children, but I'd be guessing, guys. I'd be guessing. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? I did see him. Donald Trump did pardon a turkey. Oh, what was the turkey's name, Carl? I think I saw Donald Trump pardon a turkey. I forget what his name was. Gobble or something? Let's see if Donald Trump can pardon himself. He's balls deep in a lot of crap, guys. Good old Donald Trump. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? Feel like a royal or something going up to a big castle with all these lights. That looks so nice. You love your KFC, eh, James? Oh, you know what, James? Church's chicken is good. It has such a great crisp batter. And they have really good sides as well. I really like Church's chicken. And in Canada, the prices seem pretty fair. You know what? I'll show you this. But I'm going to keep walking straight towards the Queen's Park Legislature here, guys, with all the lights. It just looks so gorgeous. I'm surprised they were able to pull this out of their butt. As much as they waste taxpayers' money, you know, I don't mind seeing them spend a little on some Christmas cheer. See if Doug Ford's in there. I know he always goes out the back door. Look at that Christmas tree. That looks gorgeous. I don't know what Trump is up to, but something nefarious there, James. Something nefarious. And everybody's just... Not much you can do, though. He's the president of the United States. I think the U.S. is in a little bit of a jam as it is. We don't need Donald Trump getting in any more trouble. He really has a lot of work to do. Look how pretty that is, guys. Sorry about the wind, guys. It is a windy night, a cold night in Toronto. And they even dressed up inside of the legislature. Can I go up there? You know what? I've never been inside of this building, if you can believe that. I've never been inside of this building. And I was supposed to go inside a couple weeks ago. I signed myself up for a tour, but I had to cancel. Which was a real bummer. Let's see if I can see inside. Now, if you want to get into the legislature here, the Ontario Queen's Park, where the government, the provincial government, does their business, you have to kind of go through an airport screening sort of thing, guys. But let's see if I can see inside. I'm not going in, but... What's that, a big red tree? Oh, these old buildings are so beautiful, Kitty. Yeah, it sure does, Dirtweed. So good to see you, my friend. Hey, how about I turn this baby around, say hello to everybody properly? Thank you everyone so much for joining in on this Thursday night live stream in Toronto, Canada. Happy Thanksgiving to all my southern friends, James, Dave in Bangor, Maine, George Howard, Chico in the van, and anyone else who resides in the United States of America. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and thank you everyone so much for joining in on this Thursday night walk. Much appreciated, everyone. Ooh, pink. I'm a girl, guys. I'm a girl. I love my pink. Pink and blue. There's a siren. Mind you, Hospital Row is right there, guys. Oh, isn't that pretty? No snow yet here in Toronto, but we are anticipating a bit of flurries this weekend. Black Friday tomorrow. Anybody going out shopping tomorrow to get some deals? I gotta have a look at this little puppy here. Oh, isn't that cute? Is that a puppy or a fox? Yikes. Is there anybody? Oh, there is somebody in there. Hey, how's it going, Ann? Dale, George Howard. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Oh, you're getting a big snowfall tomorrow night, eh, George? So good to see you, George. And Ann Garvey. I'm just here outside of the Ontario Legislature, guys. It's known as Queen's Park. They have never decorated outside with Christmas lights, and this year they decided to doll it all up for the holidays. So I figured I'd come by and have a look. Why not? Oh, and I hope you have enough perishables and non-perishables to hold you over there, Anne. A snowstorm is coming your way. And I can't remember, did you say you lived in Owen Sound? I can't remember who said they lived in Owen Sound. Was it Randy Ruck? I can't remember. So good to see you, George. Hope you had a good, happy Thanksgiving. So how about I head back over to college, guys? I guess I could walk through the U of T campus, but I think I'm just going to walk along the street. I'm on this boulevard here. It's really nice. Nothing like what they had in Niagara Falls, though, guys. I don't know if you've seen We Go Places tours or Hidden Jackpots or Travel with Lisa MH, but man, they really light it up at Niagara Falls. Yikes. How am I going to get across this boulevard here? Well, lucky for me, it's a one-way street. I can cross. Should I walk towards Chinatown? Oops. Yikes, Carl. I think some people might be trying to eat their dinner, man. Or snacking or something. But a very, very illustrative comment. There is the fireman memorial there, or fire person memorial. Oh, yeah, and yeah, you gotta be so careful in those small towns because everything closes so early. Hey, how's it going, Ziggy? Yeah, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to head over to Chinatown. If only, I think Yonge Street has been done 1,000 ways. So how about I walk west from Queen's Park, where I just checked out the holiday lights. Let's walk over to Chinatown or Kensington Market or something. Oh, yikes. Dirt. What can you do about that skunk, Dirt? Like, do you have to capture it or just let it live its life? Thank you so much, Siggy. Much appreciated. You got me, James. You got me. I see a skunk. I ain't so gangsta. I pretty much settle down when I see a skunk. And right across the street here, guys, is the University of Toronto campus. Hey, you boys, man, you're very illustrative with your words tonight. Sorry, kitty. Some of the boys are giving us really illustrative words tonight. Yikes! Perhaps I should have walked the other way, but I'm gonna walk west on College, guys. To the right of me here is the University of Toronto campus, one of the well-known, one of the top universities in North America, I would say, and I think they have made the list. The University of Toronto. And this old building across the street, it used to be a hospital for children. And I think they're going to be fixing it up. I don't know what's going there, but that is a historical building there, guys. That used to be a hospital right across the street, an old hospital in Toronto. Yeah, did you hear about that story out from British Columbia of the grizzly bear attack? I think it happened over the weekend. There was a mama bear and her cubs, and there was a school group doing some sort of event, like a hike or something, and a grizzly bear, I'm quite confident was a mama bear, she attacked. Can I get in there? I don't know if I can get in here, guys, but this is where the secret garden is. I did a video on it a few months back, and this is where the bamboo garden is. I wonder if I can get inside and show you. There are people in there, but I don't think I can get in there. I think the security guard is gonna get me. Let's just turn the camera around for a moment. Hey, how's it going, Explorer Car? The Unknown? And everyone else who's joined this evening, much appreciated, guys. See if I can get inside. I thought they closed this building at 5, but it's the, Temerty Medicine Building, 160 College Street. And this is one of the secret gardens. I don't know if I can get in. Negative. But anyways, I can see through the glass. It's good enough. That's where the secret garden is, the bamboo. And there's places in there. The public is allowed in here, guys. And you can enjoy the bamboo garden and relax and study. No worries, first and last. You have a good evening, my friend. Thanks for popping in. No luck getting in there, guys. That bamboo garden. If you want to see secret gardens in Toronto, I was thinking of doing another video. I know it puts a lot of people to sleep. And I had an opportunity to check out or to do a new video on the Barry and Honey Sherman billionaire murders, guys. And I am hoping to post that video this weekend or next week, but there is a new update in the Barry and Honey Sherman unsolved case. But let me tell you, they're no closer to solving it, and it's quite sad. But check out that video when I post it, guys. Barry and Honey Sherman, the billionaire murders. Almost 8 years ago, they were murdered in Toronto, Canada. And check it out. When I post it, I also have a bunch of videos on it too. I'm obsessed, guys. I'm obsessed. Hey, how's it going, Robert Sprite? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, you got me, Explorer Car. You got me. It's no longer a secret if you tell everybody, right? I should, you know what, if I do it again, Explorer Car, I'm going to name it The Not So Secret Gardens in Toronto. As I walk west along College, guys, towards Chinatown. Yeah, Ziggy, I really, I wish I had more information, but yeah, definitely I'll be posting it this weekend or early next week. This is the University of Toronto campus here. Still students out. There are night classes. Yeah, it's so sad what happened to Honey and Barry Sherman. And if you're not familiar with the case, they were billionaires, or more specifically, Barry Sherman. He was the founder of Apotex, a pharmaceutical company in Toronto. And when he was murdered, along with his wife, he was worth, some people say, $10 billion. And this is all hypothetical, guys. I'm not pointing fingers, but their son, Jonathan Sherman, and they have 4 children, 3 of which were surrogate children, and 1 biological, their oldest daughter, biological daughter. But the other 3 were surrogate children. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, guys, but they weren't biologically related to Honey Sherman. And a lot of people have alleged that Jonathan Sherman, their son, their only son, may have had something to do with their demise. In fact, his sister Alexandra told the police that she thinks her brother Jonathan murdered them. That he perhaps hired people to get rid of them. So I have a playlist on that if you're interested, guys. Sorry about the sniffing. I know somebody was watching it this week and mentioned that I'm sniffing. But sometimes I sniff, guys, because I have issues with my nose, throat. Especially in the winter. I don't know why, but I sniff a lot. The way they were murdered, Raymond, would lead me to believe that it definitely was personal, you know? It definitely was personal. And why take out Honey Sherman? You know, Honey was 70 when she died, and Barry Sherman was 75, you know? And a lot of people didn't like Barry for a number of reasons. He litigated a lot of cases, but why did you have to kill Honey Sherman? It just boggles my mind. And there still is a reward. So if anybody is able to solve this case, guys, Jonathan Sherman, who is a person of interest in their deaths, he actually has put out a $35 million reward if somebody is able to give evidence or information leading to the arrest and conviction. So it is a very perplexing cold case here in Toronto. Sorry if I'm missing chats, guys. You're going to turn an old hospital into a giant Swiss chalet, Carl? Oh, you're going down that rabbit hole, Anne. Anne, I don't think Trudeau had anything to do with it. He's too busy with Katy Perry, as last I heard. Our ex-prime minister is dating Katy Perry. Apparently, Trudeau wants to be a pop star. Good for him. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Explorer Car. I totally agree with you. And that's what leads me to believe that it was personal. And this is all alleged. There are no suspects, only people of interest, and the Toronto Police Service has yet to cancel out anybody who's a person of interest. And a person of interest is a person who is one rung below a suspect. You can tell I'm obsessed, eh? Look at all these people riding bikes. It's almost December. Look at all these people in Toronto riding their bikes, man. It's cold. And special shout out to all my Southern friends and for everyone joining in this evening. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Much appreciated for joining on this Thursday night. I'm walking in the downtown area of Toronto. I'm headed over to Spadina Avenue where Chinatown is, and I think I'll make a left and perhaps walk through Kensington Market. Yeah, I heard Trudeau was a drama teacher. Well, he's living the celebrity lifestyle now. I think I saw some photos of him with Katy Perry and they look happy, but wasn't he married to, well, they're not together anymore, his wife, but they were together for a long time. They had 3 children, Trudeau and his wife, the ex-Prime Minister of Canada. But nonetheless, people move on with their day, and good for him. If he wants to hang out with a celebrity, good for him. Apparently, she's an astronaut, guys. And the sky is orange on her planet as well. There's Tim Hortons. Oh, really? Explore car. I think you'd be okay riding a bike in the winter if you're dressed appropriately. But these bicycle lanes do get a lot of use. Like, Toronto is definitely a city on 2 wheels. Like, these bike lanes are definitely used, that's for sure. Oh, they were married for 18 years, Cam, Trudeau and his wife. Okay, let's get across the street, guys. I'm going to cross Spadina Avenue, Spadina and College. There is a silver dollar sign. And that used to be a strip club. They kept the silver dollar sign. Yeah, let's just walk over there. Now there's a big condo here. But at one time, this was just a rundown bar strip club. I know because right beside it is the Scott Mission, guys. And the Scott Mission came about out of the Great Depression here in Toronto. And they helped men down on their luck. And they still do. But there is a silver dollar sign from the old strip club that used to be here on Spadina and College. It's me! Welcome again, it's me. Yeah, this is it here, guys, the Silver Dollar Room. I guess they had bands in that, but I remember Ladies of the Night being in there because I used to go to this place. It's called the Scott Mission. And they help out. Well, they do more than help out. They feed, clothe, and provide help to those who are suffering. And they also provided clubs for children here at the Scott Mission. They have a new location just south of me here, but I'm quite familiar with this building. I did attend a number of their children's clubs when I was smaller, and they also had a subsidized camp for children who were not well off. Blah, blah, blah. So let's walk south here, guys. Thank you everyone so much for joining. What is this? Oh, that's what it used to be, the Waverly Hotel. Anybody know the poet Milton Acorn? He used to live here in the Waverly Hotel. This used to be the site of the Waverly Hotel. Perhaps I'm mixing the Silver Dollar up with the Waverly Hotel. The Waverly Hotel seems to be ringing a bell for the ladies of the night. I don't know. Guys, I'm going to walk south on Spadina on this windy, chilly night in Toronto. Look at all these people on their bikes. There's two of them. Oh, they're a very good organization, and from what I recall, they used to do Christmas hampers for poor families. And they have a Christmas dinner every year at the Scott Mission for those who don't have a family or don't have the funds, especially this year, guys. It's so tough for everybody, I know. It's so tough. It's a real hard go for people who don't have a job or family or bad luck. It's a tough go, guys. But the Scott Mission helps a lot of people. God bless the Scott Mission, and they do preach the gospel. And I used to be a born-again Christian when I did go to the Scott Mission. It's where I first was introduced to the Bible. Nothing wrong with the Bible, guys. Nothing wrong with the Bible. And I'm going to keep walking south along Spadina. I'm not religious anymore, though. I wouldn't say I'm an atheist, though, but there is the Al Macombo Tavern. Thank you so much, Explore Car. Much appreciated. I've never been in this tavern. The Al Macombo. Walking south on Spadina. So is anyone going for Black Friday events? Anyone getting up early tomorrow and going shopping? Or what's happening tomorrow? Anybody going shopping for Black Friday? Oh, and you guys are really getting slammed there. Yeah, no snow here. We've only had one real snowfall, and I think it was 2 weeks ago now on a Sunday. I remember live streaming, but outside of that, we really haven't gotten any snow. Pretty lucky for us, I would say, here in Toronto. Walking through Chinatown, guys. I need to get myself one of these e-bikes. How much are they? $300 off. Looks like he's got a Black Friday sale going here. And I know you're not allowed to ride e-bikes in the city, guys. Or not e-bikes, sorry. E-scooters. You're not allowed to ride an e-scooter in Toronto, but I see people doing it all the time. It's not safe. Gotta wear a helmet. And the CN Tower is all lit up real pretty. Beautiful red there, guys. Oops. Oh, no worries. I don't think initially hyping a video helped, but I'm not sure if hyping videos helps. But thank you guys so much for hyping. I'm much appreciated, Ziggy. What's happening here? Why are there so many cops sitting here? I feel like walking past them just to be a nosy little bugger. Oh, they must be inside. They're not here. Perhaps they're parked here for some reason, nefarious reason. It's happening down this alley. Oh, Little Rain, eh? In St. Catharines? That's not too far. Well, that's right where We Go Places Tours Christine lives, Dirt. A lot of the alleys in this area of Toronto have graffiti art. Right behind here, you got a couple of bunnies. I don't know where those cops are, guys. I saw 2 cop cars parked there. No police inside. Nonetheless, I'm just going to walk down this dark alley for no particular reason. And there's a lot of graffiti art, street art here, just on the outskirts of Kensington Market, which I'm not too far from. Okay, they didn't read the sign. Look, it says no dumping. No dumping. They did not read the sign, guys. What does this say? Okay, so I'm coming back south on Spadina here, cutting through a little bit of the graffiti alley here in Kensington Market. That person there is selling some goods. We bring the feast to you. And I will make my way back to Spadina where it's light. Oh, Explore Car. I love Chinatown. My mother brought me there as a child. Introduced me to so much. Coconut buns, dim sum. Yeah, you definitely can get a lot of good eats in Chinatown. And for really fair prices here in Chinatown, guys. As I walk south along Spadina through Chinatown, Cop Watch. Never met him. I heard there's some problems going on in the... Well, I heard there were some problems going on in the auditing community. But... No, I've never met him. And... Sometimes I do watch Rebel News, though. Sometimes I do. I can't remember that guy's name, though. He's an older gentleman. He's got a hat, and he's like always sussing out nefarious things that are happening in Toronto and questioning things. He makes me laugh sometimes, but I'm not a regular viewer, but sometimes I do watch him. Rebel News. And this is Kensington Market here, guys. Oh, yeah, that guy, Menzie. You got it. You got it, QT. And I'm not saying I agree with everything he does, but sometimes he gets my attention. I find it entertaining. Good morning to you, too, Rajan. Cop Watch Toronto, and... Well, I've never seen that channel, Ann. Maybe I'll check it out. Cop Watch. But I'm not sure, Ann, because... I don't know. I support cops, Ann, but... You know, you watch what you enjoy or what you find entertaining, you know? that little mascot. This is called Chaos Han. Oh, I'm butchering that name. Beef Hot Pot. As I make my way south on Spadina towards Dundas, guys. It is windy. Let's have a look inside of here. And this is the new Scott Mission building here, guys. The other Scott Mission building that we passed was built back in the, I think it was the 1940s. But this is the newer Scott Mission building. I've never been in here. But they do continue to help those who need it. Oh, Mountain Girl, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your generosity, Mountain Girl. So nice to see you again, Laura in Calgary. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for your generosity, Mountain Girl, Laura, Double Dam member. Much appreciated, my friend. Not too many people out tonight. Mind you, it's cold, and I find that in the winter time, there's not as many people on the street. It's why I love live streaming in the winter. Summer, it's a bit of a whack-a-mole situation. Thank you so much, Laura. Much appreciated, and I hope you're having a good week. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Oh yeah, they got the Christmas songs playing here in Toronto. Christmas lights, Christmas songs. Lots of streetcars. You're not waiting long for a streetcar tonight on Spadina. They keep coming. That's good news for anybody trying to get home. Hey, how's it going, John? Long time no see, my friend. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what, Raymond? The Scott Mission does, and so, and I know some people, I don't know, but I support the Salvation Army too. I find the Salvation Army really helps folks as well. So if I have to go buy secondhand goods, like at a thrift store, I prefer to go to Salvation Army or the wildlife thrift store on Front, where they actually put the money towards a good cause. But Value Village, I generally try to avoid Value Village if I can. It is for profit if you live in Canada or Toronto. But to each his own. As I make my way to Dundas Street West. And I think I was at the well on the weekend. So I really rather not go through to the well again, but how about I cut through Kensington Market, guys? I'm going to keep walking west here. There is that Dragon City Mall. Woo! Hey, how's it going, buddy? He is off the charts, that guy. And there is the Dragon City Mall across the street. Yeah, they really help out people, Raymond. And their summer camp, when I went to their summer camp back in the day, it used to be an overnight camp for like 10 days. And it was out in Caledon. And I went for like 10 summers, and it was like the best, seriously the best time of my life. I love summer camp. Every time summer rolls around, I think of my memories, my great childhood memories from Scott Mission Camp out in Caledon. Oh yeah, Laura. It was pretty creepy in there. It's pretty downtrodden. The Dragon City Mall, I don't know what will become of it, but it's pretty run down in there. But there is a residential building attached to it. And across the street here is Toronto Community Housing. I forget what they call this area here, but they are restoring this. I don't think people live in there anymore across the street. Ooh, I don't know if it's safe to be on this side, guys. I'm gonna go this way. I'm thinking I am gonna go with my instinct on this one, guys. I'm not gonna go through Kensington Market. There seems to be a lot of nefarious things happening in that store stoop, and I'm going with my instinct on this one, guys. I am getting away from trouble. There is the Juicy Dumpling place across the street. Apparently they have the best dumplings, and they seem pretty fair. I'm jaywalking. I haven't jaywalked throughout this stream, so let's do it. Toronto must try dumplings. Yeah, exactly, Laura. I go with my instinct now. I had an issue this past February, and I was like kicking myself because part of me was saying, you know what, don't keep going with the stream. But nonetheless, let's have a look inside of Dragon City Mall. Is it open? They even have it decorated inside of here. Let me know if I buffer to any of my mods. I haven't been in here since I did a video pre-recorded about this mall. They have a little Christmas tree, but you know what's really creepy, Laura? I think I know what you're talking about in terms of being creepy, and it's their basement. At one time, this mall was a flourishing mall in Chinatown, and I think it was built back in the early 80s, and they even had a food court in the basement. Not anymore, guys. Let me know if I buffer, I'll show you. There used to be a vibrant food court down here at the Dragon City Mall, but not anymore. It is gone, and the food court actually used to be in this little dank, dark, empty area now. No food court. And this fountain tells you everything you need to know about this mall, guys. Is this not the saddest water fountain in any mall you've ever seen? I would say so. And then it just gets even more frightening over here. Let me know if I'm buffering, guys. There's nothing down here now. I think this person here does taxes. That's where the food court used to be, in the Dragon City Mall here in Chinatown. And I think they still have some remnants of the old food court. If you can see on the back wall there, guys, there's like a picture. Thank you so much, Dave Jeffrey. Good to see you, Dave. Yeah, this mall is quite frightening, actually. Let's see if I can get in here. Okay, this is where it gets really scary. I'm not doing it, guys. I'm not. It stinks like piss. I have to get out of there. I can't even breathe. I think people go in there to use the washroom, and I don't know why. because there is a washroom in this mall on the second floor. But that has got to be the saddest water fountain I've ever seen in any mall. Just so sad, guys, so sad. This Dragon City Mall. And I don't know what the owners are doing. It's two brothers, I think, who own this building. And perhaps they're holding on to it. Oh, it's so dirty. But let's do a quick walk around. At least it's warm in here. They're trying to make an effort here. There is some Christmas decor. That sad Christmas tree there. So sad. And I will head back out to Spadina Avenue. Lots of little trinkets in here. And we'll head back out. I guess I am headed to the well. Changed my mind on that Kensington Market, guys. It's a bit nefarious. It's one of the reasons I decided to come out tonight. Because at the end of the month, especially on Friday night, end of month, you get a lot of shady, nefarious activity. So I just thought I'd walk on a Thursday night. And these two dragon monuments here, they've been here for a number of years. Sorry for missing chats, guys. Yeah, Laura, it is. It's a Dairy Queen. Right at the front was a Dairy Queen, and I kicked myself, Kitty, if you're still there, because I should have jumped on it. They offered this past, what was it, Thanksgiving in Canada? They had a pumpkin blizzard, a pumpkin pie blizzard at Dairy Queen, and I missed my chance to have it. Why am I so confused? You know what, guys? Perhaps I'll walk this way. Back along Dundas. Right where I started, like I did a full circle. Goodness gracious, I'm running on a red, running on a red. I needed that run, guys. Yikes, that hurt. Next year, Kitty, fingers crossed. I'm not going to miss it next year, Kitty. You know what, guys? I'm going to walk east along Dundas. Back where I started. I think I'll head over to Young Dundas Square, and apparently they're going to be having a big holiday midway in Young Dundas Square. What's this guy? On my way. Get out of my way, a-hole. Fucking idiot. Excuse my French, guys. There's only one way to describe stupid. And there he is, guys. There's what stupid looks like. Right there. Blocking me on the street. Oh, goof. Sorry, guys. I generally like to bark first before I bite, but some people, I gotta bite them right away. Sorry about the French. Thank you so much, Laura, Mountain Girl. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for your support. And I hope you have a good weekend, Laura. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for your generosity. And I hope you have a good evening as well. Thank you, Laura. Oh, this looks so pretty, guys. This little lighting here. As I make my way back along Dundas Street West, where I started the stream. Oh, I got some ducks. Oh, are they north of Toronto? Is that Carl? Is that as far as Newmarket? Where exactly north are we talking about? When people say north of Toronto, I always think Newmarket, north of Newmarket. It's not too bad now, guys. When I started the stream, it was pretty cold and windy, but the more I'm walking, the more it feels warm. What is this place? They have a line up out the door here. Chengdu Street Food. Chengdu Street Food. This laneway's blocked off. It's called Grange Place. I won't be able to see what's over the fence. I can't even get up over the fence with my gimbal. Wonder why that's blocked off. A Whitehaven? Chobby, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. I would not want to live here, guys. Like, this is a pretty active little stretch here, and it looks like somebody lives in that building. I would not want to live here. I know it's convenient to live downtown, but there's some areas that it's just too much happening. Oh, a town you lived in New England. Perhaps there's a town around southern Ontario that might be similar. I know a lot of the British roots are still here in Toronto. But I've never heard of a place called Whitehaven in or around this city. Chobby? Oh, there is. Oh, thank you, Kitty. So there is. Kitty is saying there is a neighborhood in Ottawa called Whitehaven. And across the street from me here, guys, is the Art Gallery of Ontario. as I make my way east along Dundas now. Such a shame they took down the Van Gogh 3D statue that used to sit outside of, I do believe, this building here somewhere. There was a Van Gogh statue, but it's gone. This is a hot mess. Look at this. Yeah, I think this is where the Van Gogh statue was, somewhere here. Such a shame. It was such a beautiful statue. Man, I made a lot of ground tonight. Oops, why do I keep doing that? Hot mess alert, yeah. That's a hot mess. Can't believe how far I got tonight. Jeez. There's a nice little tavern here. The candles, so pretty. And special shout out to all my Double Dam members, Kitty MZ Canada, George Howard, Dave in Bangor, Maine, Laura Mound Girl, and Randy Rook. Thank you guys so much for, oh, that looks nice. That. No snow, Growing Serenity. Good to see you, Growing Serenity. And guys, if you ain't subscribed to Growing Serenity, you're missing out. She's one of my favorite content creators. Really enjoy her. I don't even know what to call her channel. I would say it's beautifully curated storytelling. I find it so relaxing. So good to see you, Growing Serenity. And guys, I am walking west along Dundas. Or sorry, east along Dundas, my apologies. And I'm not too far from Young Dundas Square, where they are going to be holding a holiday midway, I do believe, like with a Ferris wheel and rides and all that jazz for Christmas. There is a 506 streetcar. To Dundas West Station. Not too busy going west tonight. Definitely have room for a seat on the streetcar. You take care too, Explore Car. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you have a great weekend if I don't see you before then. Oh, it's cold now. I'm coming back into the wind tunnel here. Back to University Avenue and Dundas. And I think I'm going to head over to, I can never make up my mind, but I have been out for a little bit. So, let's see. Ooh. Thank you so much, Choppy. Yeah, you know what, guys? I generally don't push people to subscribe for channels, but if you could help out, there's a couple of people. Let me just say a couple of people's names, okay, guys? And it's up to you if you want to follow or subscribe. But Growing Serenity, and I don't know, Dave in Bangor, Maine. How about our friend Dave in Bangor, Maine? And also, guys, I don't know if you've heard of this channel, but it's called At Chico and the Van. I know he hasn't been posting lately. I've been trying to rewatch some of his videos, but could we help out a friend, guys, at Chico and the Van, a gentleman who lives in the United States, and he shows van life, and it's a tough go, guys, and every view counts. If we could help out somebody who was so supportive of me in the summer, Growing Serenity, Chico in the Van, Dave in Bangor, Maine, and to all of you viewers who were so supportive of me. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, Growing Serenity, but I think Kitty's under the weather too. Wishing you much health there, Kitty. It's that nasty little bug going around, Growing Serenity, I do believe. Here it is. Here's the mountain. I think this is where I'm going to end my stream, guys. Right on the top of this building. Here at Dundas Street West in Little Japan. A neighborhood known as Little Japan in Toronto because of all their Japanese cuisine. Let's go up this parking lot and have a look, a bird's eye view from the top. That's where I'm going to end the stream, guys. Because one of these days, this parking lot is going to be another benign condominium, I say, a benign condominium. I might buffer as I'm heading upwards, guys. Just give me a moment. I always like working out after a long day. Not. Oh, mommy. Who needs to have a gym membership? All you need is a gimbal, guys, and a pair of runners, and you're good to go. To the top of this hill, a parking lot on Dundas Street West to give you a bird's eye view. Oh, mommy, why does it feel so long today? Not too many people park up here, that's for sure. Thank you, Choppy. I'm definitely taking the elevator back down, but you guys, I'll end the stream at the top. See, no cars here. Okay. I think I'm almost there. I will not be signing myself up to climb Mount Everest. No way. Okay. Finally. Thanks for staying with us, guys. That was a workout. But it's definitely worth the view here on Dundas Street West. No, I never haven't. I've never been on a skidoo. A speedboat, yes, but not a skidoo. Guys, I'm just catching my breath. Nobody's parked up here right now. It is a parking lot on Dundas Street West. And some of the best views in the city are parking lots. Okay, guys. I think I've caught my breath long enough to give you the bird's eye view from atop this parking lot. Looking east towards Dundas Square. Let me zoom in. In the background there, you can see the Sam the Wrecker Man looking down. It's pretty high up here, guys. Pretty high. We zoom out. And looking back west towards where I came from, guys. It's so beautiful up here. Yeah, it's such a beautiful view up here, Ziggy. I'd call it a secret hangout, but once I call it a secret and show y'all, it's no longer a secret, is it? Yikes. Yikes. Thank you everyone so much for joining me on this Thursday night walk. Much appreciated to all my Double Dam members. Thank you so much, Laura, for your generosity this evening. James Cash, thanks for joining. John Baptist, first and last. Ziggy. Kitty MZ Canada, I hope you feel better, Kitty. Rest and stay warm, Kitty. And Garvey. Choppy. Raymond, thanks so much, Raymond. Cheers, my friend. Growing Serenity, thank you. And I don't want to miss anyone, but much appreciated, everybody. Dale and Dave, Dirtweed, much appreciated. Dave Jeffrey, much appreciated. Thank you, everyone, so much. I hope everyone has a good weekend if I don't catch ya. And much appreciated, everybody. Stay warm, stay safe. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. One last look over this wall. And George Howard, my friend, George Howard, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to all my Southern friends. And enjoy Thanksgiving and Black Friday, everybody. Take care, my friend, Dave, Kitty. Good night, everybody.